Hi there, it's James Stout here. I'm waiting for a boat, waiting for a ferry to take me across from the UK to Belgium here in beautiful Dover. As you can see, the sun's shining, you can't see the sea. There's a massive boat up there which is late, so I'm sitting in my car killing some time. And I've sustained a bit of a thumb injury. I managed to cut myself trying to get my passport out, which is a massive bummer. So instead of writing an email testimonial saying how much I like Prolong, I'm going to make a little video instead. So what I want to talk about is Herbalife 24 Prolong, which is a sports drink, now a whole line of sports drinks which I've been using for quite a while, developed by John, who has a PhD in biochemistry from UCLA, and I started using Prolong 2 or 3 years ago now, and I've probably been through various levels of product development, but I've always just found it to be superior to other products on the market. I like the mix of carbohydrate and protein in there. I enjoy the flavours, especially the blueberry, the new flavour that John's come out with. And I found it really useful in maintaining my blood glucose when I'm exercising, which is perhaps the most important thing. I've used other drinks, certain carbohydrate sources in certain big companies' products really don't agree with me. Certain products, I just smoke and mirrors, there's nothing there but sugar and water. You may as well just drink a soda, which is nutritionally bankrupt. There's nothing else out there really that doesn't cut a corner somewhere in terms of flavour, in terms of using artificial sweeteners, artificial colours, in terms of using a low-grade protein or carbohydrate. So I pretty much exclusively use Prolong now. I'll use the Prolong Energy in subtle citrus if it's really hot, or blueberry if it's not, and I'll mix that. I'll put 2 scoops in a 500ml bottle. I'll take one of those, and then the other bottle I'll put Prolong Hydrate, which is a much lower calorie, lower carbohydrate electrolyte drink. And then if my blood sugars are high, I can drink the Hydrate and not have to worry about putting more sugar into the system. At the same time, I'm getting a pleasantly flavoured drink. It's tangerine flavour, it's really nice. And I'm getting the electrolytes, which will stop me cramping when I'm high. If I'm running okay, then I'll just keep drinking the Prolong, a rate of about 1 bottle an hour, and then I'll keep my blood sugars where they need to be. So if I can start in a good place, and I can keep them in a good place with that drink, then my blood sugars don't need to bother me with a race. If I'm low, what I'll do is I'll drink that bottle, still drink the bottle in maybe 45 minutes, an hour, and then add something really rapid to that, so some rapid carbs from a gel or from some chews, something like that, just some fast carbs which will get me back up to where I need to be blood sugar wise, and then keeping my blood sugar there with the protein and the Prolong just helps balance it out. And then after a ride, after a race, I'll do 1 or 2 servings of the Rebuild. I have the vanilla one right now. If it's been hot, I'll put another serving of Hydrate in there, and it makes like an orange creamy yumminess, which I particularly enjoy after a ride. Or I'll use the chocolate Rebuild if it's more of a strength training session. I'll actually use that kind of as a meal replacement as well later in the day, especially if you're traveling from race to race. It's a bummer to get food. I have the F1, which is a meal replacement, and I have the chocolate, the Rebuild Strength, which I use for that purpose. And so basically what I wanted to tell you was that there's a whole range of products now that they all have a place. They can all fit really well with your sport and your diabetes management, or if you're not diabetic, you'll still benefit from not having that insulin spike and then that low blood sugar that you get from some of the lower grade carbohydrates that you see. And I wanted to let you know that the sun does sometimes shine in England. As you can see, the sky is blue, the weather's beautiful. This is me in my little car. You can see my stash of Prolong back there. And this is my bike. And tomorrow we're racing in Belgium, the day after that we're racing in France, and next week I'll be back to my house in Spain. So keep updated on the old Twitter and Facebook, and obviously everything I say about diabetes is it's not medical advice. I'm not a doctor. Your results may vary, and if your erection lasts for more than 8 hours, then you should call every woman you know. All the usual medical advice, but anyone who needs help with their diabetes can get in touch with me through Prolong, and I hope it's been useful to someone. Alright, bye bye.